before we dive into the world of Wolf Hall, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button for more engaging content. Did Thomas Cromwell really want to marry Lady Mary? The BBC drama Wolf Hall has sparked debate among historians and fans alike with its portrayal of Cromwell's romantic relationships. Um, while the series takes creative liberties with historical facts, it weaves a compelling narrative that sheds light on the complexities of power, ambition, and human emotion during the tumultuous Tudor era. In the second installment of Wolf Hall, The Mirror and the Light, the drama puts forward two significant claims. Firstly, there's an allegation that Cromwell is plotting to wed Lady Mary without Henry's approval, a move that could lead to disastrous results. Secondly, it's implied that he proposed to Dorothy Wolsey in quick succession, possibly as a countermeasure to quell whispers about his supposed intentions towards Mary. As events progress, historical accuracy intertwines with creative liberty. Occasionally, this manipulation occurs to enhance the visual impact, such as portraying Anne's execution alongside Henry's marriage to Jane Seymour. For the courtly political drama to be so gripping, the producers strategically sow the seeds of Cromwell's fall. Thomas Cromwell commissioned a medal for Mary in real life, not a ring. The inscription about obedience would have been too long to fit on a ring. Scholars like Dermot McCullough have noted this, suggesting that the commission was possibly mistranslated, indicating that the gift was more plausibly intended as a medallion. Instead, the Lady Mary controversy foreshadows Thomas Cromwell's downfall in Wolf Hall Season 2, Episode 2. Cromwell's downfall is still to come, but Episode 2 plants seeds of deceit and treachery. Historian Kirsten Clayton Yardley states, "There is no proof that Cromwell wanted to marry Mary. Such a move would have been an audacious and foolish gesture. Beyond doubt, neither Henry VIII nor Lady Mary would have approved of this union. However, it appears that the showrunners are subtly hinting at a scenario that could lead to Thomas Cromwell's fall from grace.
In a twist of irony, Cromwell is finding himself on the receiving end of deceit, much like he used to dole out.
It seems Henry VIII couldn't handle being made fun of, just like what happened to his sister-in-law, Anne Boleyn's brother, George. At George's trial, he was instructed not to read the charges against him out loud, but he did, and they contained jokes about the king's masculinity. This may have led to George's downfall, as there was no real-life evidence for Thomas Cromwell's romantic relationships portrayed in Wolf Hall. The Mary controversy is not the only possible proposal Wolf Hall explores. In Season 2, Episode 2, Mary isn't the sole character who could potentially match up with Cromwell. Additionally, Cardinal Wolsey's daughter, Dorothy Wolsey, is also featured. However, it should be noted that the events depicted in this part of Cromwell's story are not historically verified. The well, the show seems to imply that he might have proposed to her due to a mix of desperation following the Mary controversy revelation and guilt about Cardinal Wolsey. Yet, according to Kirsten Clayton Yardley, um, there's no evidence that Cromwell ever met Dorothy in real life. Beyond doubt, there's no historical proof that Thomas Cromwell harbored romantic feelings for Lady Mary. Beyond the courtly convention of his time game, his records do mention her as his Valentine, but this term was commonly used in the Tudor court to express a degree of fondness rather than love in the modern sense. Instead, it seems that rumors suggesting Cromwell harbored deep feelings for Mary, as depicted in Wolf Hall, were more likely fueled by jealousy over his rise to power. Given that he married his son Gregory to Elizabeth Seymour, a connection to the king would have sufficed for him, always being a shrewd strategist. On a lighter note, it seems that Thomas Cromwell's love life was more complicated than a Shakespearean sonnet. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,